Welcome everybody to CC Sim Racing. I am your host Craig Cook, and in the commentary box with me this evening is Adam Bath. Hello Adam, how are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, evening Craig, evening everybody. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm looking forward to this. That's last minute call up as Jesse's stunt double, but I'll be all right. Looking forward to it.
I love it. Welcome everyone to the BMW Teams Championship. This is going to be an absolute epic one. Yes, we brought back the BMW M4. Yes, it's a car we've already used, but oh my god, what action we've got for you. We have 3 races tonight, 3 10-minute races. The first race is just your normal sprint races as it happens. The second one is also a sprint race, but with a slight twist. The top 3 will be on medium tyres, and then in the third race, the top 3, if the top 3 change, then they will also be on medium tyres. So if the guys in the second race are on the medium tyres, they will also be on the medium tyres for the third race. And then the guys in the second race who do finish in the top 3, if it's a different 3, they will also be on medium tyres. So we have 6 potential drivers on medium tyres. Tyres. But this is where it gets very interesting. It's in a reverse grid. So the medium tyres go to the back of the queue, and then the guys on the super soft should be at the front. That's what we think. That's how it's going to happen, potentially. It worked in testing. We're going to see it live now. But it's going to be an epic race, isn't it, Adam? But this group of guys on track, oh, wow. We've got 3 tiers, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3 tiers of 21 teams. It's brilliant. So absolutely epic. Great to see Pebsy GT and everyone else that's here. I'm only saying Pebsy GT because he's a top split driver, so great to see him up there. We've also got Lee Duncan there from E-Team Hard. We have Marcel there. We have Daniel R. Evans. We have Sandy Whitlock. We have who else have we got there? Michael Humphrey, great to see you, buddy. We've got Grandad there, who's also going to be doing the Tier 2 race tonight. And don't forget, there's another 2 races afterwards, but they're not live streamed. They'll be on at about 9 o'clock. So they'll be doing exactly the same thing. And then the next week, it's qualifying time. One-shot showdown. We might stream it. We might, okay? We don't know yet. We're just going to have a think about that. But it's a one-shot showdown. It's your out lap, fast lap, in lap. You make a mistake, all we can do. Got to hope and pray that you're on top tier. Anything can happen, can't it, Adam? And we know it's going to be a superb series.
Yeah, and I was involved in some of the test races and on the build up to this, and I mean the quality of drivers is just fantastic. Just some of the names in this race alone: Evo, Ash, Tabron, Scotty, Nappy Sack, Clive. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. And even the people who are in Tier 2 are fantastic drivers, and Tier 3. It was so tight to get through to each tier, so you've got the best of the best running here, but obviously it all resets for the next round anyway. So anybody can win this championship. It's going to be so open, and I hope you've got some Strepsils next to you, mate, because you're going to need them at the end of this race.
Yeah, somebody has to sort me out a sponsor for that, surely. But let's take a look at the penalty system again. Fantastic looking image there, and massive thanks to Marcus Patterson for doing that, and Marcus Peterson, so to say. Too much English going on there, but amazing. We're here at Laguna Seca, massive 3.6 mile track, so this is going to be incredible. 3.6 meters, 3,602 meters of track, shall I say, with an undulations of 55 meters. So that's absolutely insane. Can't wait to see these guys on the corkscrew. And there's going to be all of them in a line. Well, we hope they're going to be all line astern going into the corkscrew, but you never know. You just never know. And the longest straight is 453 meters, and obviously start finish straight. Ooh, it's going to be good. Can't wait for this. Let's take a look at some of the guys on the track. Obviously, you've seen the map there, so let's take that off. And let's have a look who we have on track. So, Evo, let's start with him. So that is Tenchax Racing's Evo there, on pole position at the moment. Very close there, 125. 293 is the closest at this moment in time to go up to Evo. His teammate Tabron is there in third. There he is, third place at the moment. Tabron, obviously, very good driver. We've seen him in the Volkswagen manufacturer series that we had, and he was absolutely sublime in that. He was not very happy about doing the KFC burnouts from the previous series, but back in the BMW, see what he can do in third at the moment. Ash Roy for Team CC, been practicing a lot, been doing a lot of work. He's off the track at the moment, so I'll probably put him off their context because it's really not very good. But there he is, and he's just Knapsack is there, also Tetrax Racing driver in 4th place. His teammate is the Chin, who is further down at the moment, so he's doing 25 as well. Scotty has been getting in the 25s. There he is on track. Lovely looking livery as well. I think that was done by Arknight Prime. Bandit Brothers in black with fire in their belly. Clive, there he is for CC Sim Racing. There is in 6th place again. He was in the Mighty Mini Esports Championship. Even yesterday night in Tesla, so good luck to him. There's Zeus, great car, love it. And these are the guys, Portuguese, 2 of them. There's Zeus and there's Carlos, both on track. And again, really looking forward to. There's Carlos there, Ferno, Epic, and really looking forward to see how these 2 drivers do in this one. Kinky, and there is another Tetrax race driver. Unfortunately, his brother was unable to make it, so we have an Enger standing, which we'll show you right now, which is Saxo. So Saxo has jumped from tier 2 into tier 1. So if you can't make it and your teammate is still in there, someone from tier 2, the fastest driver, will jump into tier 1, so they get a chance to be on the live stream. So there goes Saxo in 9th place. Butchin there is Knapsack's teammate, so there is in 10th at the moment. Again, good lap times coming in, under 100 seconds, so we'll be very, very tense about one for sure. Ferno there, we just spoke about, a great driver, and Zeus is just pushing along now, see what they can do as teammates. Right, Red Spectre, he's back at CC Sim Racing. Great to see him back, learned a lot throughout last series, coming away from CC, come back in, and there he is at the moment in 12th, so he just feels under the weather. He did say he's not feeling very well, so we're hoping to see him up there throughout the series. Good luck to him tonight. Dave Hassler, there he is in the Ryan Brothers car. He's in 13th at the moment. Good luck to him as well. He was chuffed to be in top split. So obviously you can tell it was very, very pushed to see what was happening, and it's going to be epic. So good luck to Dave Hassler. And there is my little brother who was jumped in at the last minute. I asked him if he could do it, and he is now in. And thank you very much for letting me know that I'm dropping down a little bit. I'll increase that a little bit. How's that? Is that any better? Hello. Let me know, Pepsi. That's fantastic. Michael Butler says Tabron for the win. JDP Gaming says CC Sim Racing is any streaming tier 2. Unfortunately not, no. Because there's too much going on. It's just been very, very hectic, and yeah, it would just be a bit of a pain. And do I still need turning up, or is it the actual sound of the cars need turning down? Bring it down a little bit. How's that? Is that any better? Let me know, and we'll go from there. Adam Bath, who you seen out there that looks quite interesting?
Well, to be honest, mate, I was actually looking at the fact that the top 10 are within a second of each other, so this is going to be really, really close. You've got Evo obviously on pole. He's only just on pole, with Ash in second. Tabron's not far behind, but the fact that we've got the top 10 within a second of each other, and it's only last place who's 1.8 seconds off of the lead, that's really close. This is going to be fantastic watching this.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better and everyone can hear me okay. But yeah, as Adam Bath said, there's not a lot in it. So as you can see, 1.5 from top 14. That's pretty good going, and anything can happen in this race. Some of them are better race pace, some of them not. And this is going to really kick off. So let's get this one underway. Hopefully the comms is okay. You can hear me okay. But here we go. We're going to get this one done, and let's get the first race underway. Here we go. No. The first race of the GT4 BMW Teams Championship is a go, and here we go. Adam Bath live with me is Mr. Adam Bath, commentators obviously, myself and Adam, and here we go. And I think it was Evo that did take pole position in the end, so let's have a look. It is Evo on pole position, with Ashboy in second, Knapsack third, Red Spectre fourth, Tabron fifth, Scott sixth, Clive in 7th, TTR Chin in 8th. In 9th place there is Zeus, and Saxo is in 10th place. So we're going to see if we can get a better view, but it doesn't look like we can, so we're going to try and get on the back of Evo's car. It's very, very narrow down in this track, and here we go, round one. of Laguna Seca. Away they go. Great start from Evo there. Ashboy in second. We've got Nappy Sack in third. Red Spectre's had a blinder. Look at that. He managed to qualify into third place. So he's back up to turns here and goes into turn one. It's Evo in first. Ashboy second. Red Spectre in third. What a great start. Oh, there's a tag. There's a tag from him. I think that was Nappy or one of the guys in the background. He's been tapped, and there's three of them going into turn three there, Adam Bath. And they've all managed to get through. But fantastic stuff. And it's Evo in the lead from Ash, from Scotty, from Tabron, from Clive Smith. Great start from the guys. Top 5 are away already.
Yeah, unfortunately it was Red Spectre who got tagged. I didn't actually see 100% what happened. He just suddenly shot off and exited stage left, but and Zeus went off as well, so I didn't really see what happened. It might have been Zeus had made a mistake and everything bunched up and caught out Red Spectre. So they're at the back. They've got a lot of catching up to do, but they've still got 10 minutes and they've still got another 2 races, so it's not all over yet.
Yeah, definitely. So here they go into the corkscrew for the first time. It's Evo, Ashboy, Scotty in third. Great start from him. Tablon fourth there. Clive Smith in fifth. Nappy Sack just behind him in sixth place. Sack's having a blinding race at the moment from tier 2 into tier 1 in seventh. We've got Furno there in eighth. Haslett is in ninth. Had a good run as well. King Kian there in 10th place. We've got Cookie there in 11th. Going a little bit wide. Can he get that under control? Yes, he has. But Chin's going to be all over that, and he might take that position. Yes, he does. Cookie just tucks behind and lets him take that position back. Zeus is there in 13th with Red Spectre at the back, which is a real shame, and I think he might have to pit, and he's got damage, so he's not going to be very happy with that one already. But it's Evo in the lead from Ashboy, from Scotty. Let's go on board with Evo and let's see what he can see. There's a move from Nappy Sack. Has he got that done down the inside? Let's have a look at that. Yes, Nappy Sack goes into 5th place there. Adam, great move from Nappy Sack.
Yeah, he lined that up really well all the way down the start-finish straight, and then finally got round Clive. But Clive's one of these great drivers that you know you can go side by side with him and he's not going to do anything stupid. So plenty of respect there from Clive, between Clive and Nappy Sack. Great racing.
Yeah, definitely great shout there from Adam Barfoot. So Evo just pulling away now, 1.2 seconds in the lead. Need to miss that first curve as you climb the hill. It's all about that first curve. You can hit the sausage and you can go out wide. We know all about that. Don't we, Matt, if he's listening? So there we go, into the braking zone. Tabron in 4th there. Nappy Sack's in 5th place there. Clive is in 6th. Oh, there could be a penalty there. Let's have a look. That was very wide there from Nappy Sack as he gone round the exit. No, he hasn't got a penalty. That's interesting. Evo there in 1st. Ashboy 2nd. Scotty there in 3rd still. Tabron in 4th. Goes a little bit wide. Manages to save it. Into the braking zone they go. Going to be a bit dirty tyres on there. Tries to miss the marbles, which he does so very, very well indeed. Nappy Sack in 5th. Clive there in 6th. There is Saxo in 7th place. Furno Epic is now chasing him down. King's just behind him as well. So TTR doing very well in the race so far. Haslett in 10th. Cookie there still in 11th. Got past Chin now for 12th. And Zeus is in 13th. And he's caught up really quickly as Zeus.
I think it's probably because everybody's fighting up in front, still trying to find their way around, and he's probably a little bit angry and feeling a bit aggrieved as well, so he's really caught up well. But yeah, surprisingly, it has actually spread out quite a bit at the front. When we saw the times in qualifying, it was really, really close. I was expecting them to be a little bit closer than this, but Evo's got his head down and has just pulled out. It's 1.6 seconds up the road from Ash now. And then it's 1.7 back to Scotty in 3rd, but it's a little bit closer behind though. It's a good battle for 3rd going on here.
Yeah, it's great stuff, isn't it? Yeah, so there we go, Scotty. Let's have a look at this as we go into the corkscrew. We're on board with with Scotty into the corkscrew. So into the corkscrew goes, nicely done, hovering over the edge of the corkscrew. Absolutely fantastic shot there as they go through. Scotty in 3rd, Tabon trying to chase it down. It's a good run from Scotty and Band of Brothers at the moment. But I tell you what, the queue's picking up, isn't it? Tabon's starting to close in. Nappy Sack just behind, and also Clive there in 6th, looking for another chance to have a bite at that cherry, and Nappy Sack there in 5th place. But Tabron doing a good job, closes him up, exits well in the slipstream. So still the leader away at this moment in time, but it's very, very tight here at Laguna Seca.
Yeah, and it's actually closing up quite a bit now on 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. It's going to be a 4-way fight for 3rd in a minute. Scotty, I think, is just starting to hold up Tabron a bit. Tabron's kind of pulling Nappy Sack along behind him, and it's not going to be long before Clyde gets on the back of him. And a little bit wide there as well, so this might be a chance.
Yeah, he's got to get that right, hasn't he? And he's on the gravel again as he comes off the exit there. And Scotty's in trouble. Tabron might have a little snip down the inside here into the braking zone. Thinks better of it. Goes, has a little slide. Tabron makes sure he gets down the inside. And that's going to be very tough for him there. But Tabron's got the inside line. So Scotty might bail out, but he might brave it. He might see it. No, he's definitely backed off. And Scotty goes into fourth. Great move there from Tabron. Seen that coming. But now Scott's got a good run on Tabron side by side as they're coming up to the corkscrew. He needs to keep that tyre on the left-hand side and right-hand side into the braking zone. And Scotty's back into third place. Great driving from these two. And now Nappy Sack's having a little push down the inside of Tabron. Gets that done as well. So no team rights there for those guys. So it's Tabron now into fifth now. And Nappy Sack into fourth place. And Nappy Sack's gone sideways. Good save from Nappy Sack. And there goes Clive into fifth place. Now Saxon might get some of this as well. And not quite. But I'm just going to give a shout out here again to Epic. Forno Epic at the moment. He's absolutely flying.
Saxo spun. Sorry, Craig. Saxo spun.
Great shout. Thank you. Let's have a look, see where he done it. He was in seventh, wasn't he? So exit corner, hits the gravel, puts the pedal down and spins out. Oh, that's a real shame for Saxo, who's doing such a good job and tries to get out of the way of everyone as he exits back onto the track. So Evo in the lead, 1.7. Cheers for that, Adam. Appreciate that. Ash in second, Scotty in third, Tabron there in fourth. There's Clive in fifth. Let's go on board with Clive and let's see what he can see as we see him in fifth place, but very tense at the moment. 3 minutes to go. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this medium tyre does in the next race as well.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting, isn't it? And Scotty's still in third. I don't know how he's managed to do that. He was being attacked from all angles at one point, and he's still there in third place. But Clive's really hooked onto the back of this as well. Don't count him out, because he's got a bit of a sniff of a podium here, and if he plays his cards right, he can still get third. It's getting a bit tight there. Tabron a little bit sideways onto the entrance, but Clive is absolutely on him.
Yeah, he is. You can see it. Let's go on board with Tabs and let's see what we can see there, because this is going to be intense. Oh, look at that. So close into the braking zone. Tries to cut back. Does Clive. Going to be very tight there. Just needs to get the exit right. But Tabron, again, great driver, showing his defensive skills. Looks like King Kian is under pressure from Forno Epic in the background as well. So we'll keep an eye on that as it unveils. So down the inside, look at that great move there. Looks like he's got it done. Haslett's on the back of this as well. So watch out for Haslett. He's just there. He's not that far behind. So side by side, we're going to stay with this battle. And Forno Epic is having a great race at the moment, the Portuguese driver. Down the inside, side by side with King. King might get the outside line here, but it's a little bit dirty on that outside line. And he thinks better of it. Might get the cut back here. No, he doesn't. Forno goes into seventh. Great move there, Adam.
It was Forno the guy who spun towards and went back towards the back? Because if it is, he's come all the way. Oh no, sorry, that was Zeus. Sorry, I was looking at. They're both got they're the teammates, aren't they? I was looking at the wrong one.
That's all right.
This is where it gets confusing, because you've got two cars that look exactly the same. You've got to remember who do.
Exactly, mate. No, you're right. You're all good. So Scotty is really pulled away. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but then obviously Clive is now fighting with Tabron, so they've slowed each other up a little bit, and there's one 3/4 minutes left to go. So there's still chance. There's still chance. He's still on the back of him, but yeah. I think Evo's pretty much got this now, because he's over nearly 2 seconds up the road in front of Ash.
Yeah,
so they've set that front.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, King Kian's got past Forno again for position, so he's really battling away there. Oh, it's all over the back of him. And King Kian's doing a good job in 7th place, into the braking zone again. Forno thinks about it, thinks better of it. So Haslett's in 9th, just behind him. Now he might get a little bite of this as well. Chin's having a good race in 10th, and there's Zeus just behind him. So after that, oh, look at this. This is great. Let's have a look at that again. So Nappy Sack is there in 6th place. He's now catching the back of the group in front, and King Kian defending all his worth against Forno Epic at this moment. So 55 seconds to go. This could be the final lap. There is Evo, 1.9 seconds in the lead from Ashboy in 2nd, Scotty in 3rd, just needs to bring it home. Tabron 4th, Clive in 5th, Nappy Sack in 6th, King Kian holding up Forno now, and Forno's trying to find a way through. Haslett's just waiting for the mistakes to happen. Chin's just behind him as well, with Zeus there in 11th place, Saxo in 12th. Cookie's going sideways, manages to hold it in 13th place, and Red Spectre is in 14th, trying to find a way back into this race. But fastest lap from Evo, and he's coming around 20 seconds. That should be enough now for him, with 1.8 seconds there to the ready and the good, and he's now up to 2.
Side by side, sorry Craig, they're side by side going up to the corkscrew between King Kian and Forno. There's almost a half second penalty to Forno. Oh, it's a good job they're both orange and black, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I have to go back. Sorry, mate. I have to go back to the leader who's coming across the line, and crosses the line. He does, and it's Evo who's going to take the first win. So medium tyres for the next race for Evo. Ashboy takes second. He takes the medium tyre as well, and Scotty does well to get that third place from Tablon in fourth. And it's Clive from Nappy Sack, just with a great, excellent exit there from Nappy Sack on the final corner. It's going to be Epic who needs to take his penalty, and it's all changed. Look at that. King Kian will finish in 7th, with Haslett 8th, Forno in 9th place there. Look at that. Chin in 10th, Zeus in 11th, Saxo in 12th, Cookie in 13th, and Red Spectre's going to finish in 14th. But there is your winner, TTR Evo, with Ashboy in 2nd place, Scotty in 3rd. And that was a very, very interesting race. Camera's a bit dodgy today.
Yeah, I couldn't even keep up with what was happening between 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. They all got together going through the corkscrew, and it was all really, really very, very close indeed. But yeah, fantastic race for Evo. Controlled it from the start. Deserved that win. Be interesting to see what he does on the medium tyres now.
Yeah, definitely great win there from TTR Evo, and really showed why he's there. Pole position, fast lap, and clean race. Great stuff from him, and congratulations to that driver. So let's quickly go and have a look at those race results. And it is Evo takes the win from Ashboy, from Scotty in 3rd, Tabron 4th, Clive in 5th, Nappy Sack in 6th, King in 7th, Haslett in 8th, Furno in 9th, Chin in 10th, Zeus in 11th, Saxo 12th, Cookie in 13th, and Red Spectre in 14th. A lot to do in this next race for Red Spectre, but he was in the top 3, so we'll see how that pans out. And let's see who we have in the commentary box. We should have a couple of people. Yes, we do. So let's have a quick chat with them while we sort out the rest of the racers. So let's have a quick chat with Scotty in 3rd place. Well done, Scott. That was an interesting race. Great respect between you and Tabron there.
Yeah, it was really good racing. Nice and clean, just how you like it. He was proper on the back end at one point. But yeah, we did really well. Just shame he fell back a little bit at the end, or else we would have had a really good race all the race, really.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I mean, how are you feeling about this next race? Medium tyre. You've been practicing with it?
I've not practiced one bit on medium.
Oh. Well, that's going to be interesting. So, well, anyway, wish you all the best, mate. We'll quickly move on there, Adam. But well done, Scott. Good luck, mate. Have a great race.
Thank you.
Let's have a word with Ashboy. Ash, that was a good race. 2nd place in your first race in the BMW series. Obviously, raced with Team CC this series. And how do you think it went? Could you have done better, or are you happy with your 2nd place? And also, how are you feeling about these medium tyres in the next one?
Yeah, well, firstly, I'm happy with 2nd. Evo was, pretty flawless. I think he made a couple errors, but whatever errors he made, I followed. Kept the gap within 2 seconds most of the race, which I'm happy about. Almost snatched the final, the fastest lap right at the end there. I think I was like, 500 behind him, so I'm chuffed with that. I know I can do 24s around here on super softs, but I'm happy overall. And mediums, I've done plenty practice, so I know you can keep super softs at bay if you have a good race. So yeah, it'll be interesting for sure.
There we go. So good luck, Ash. Have a good race, and wish you all the best for the next one.
Cheers. Let's
have a quick word of Evo. Evo, great race, mate. Pretty astounding, to be honest. We do a lot of banter in the CC chats, and you really prevailed again there. And how do you feel your race went? Is there a 24 in there, do you think? Well, not now, obviously, with the mediums.
Yeah, definitely. I had a question with the mediums. I was really trying to get the 24. It's been like in practice with tabs. It's been the one thing I'm like, I need to get 24. I need to get 24. So didn't get it, but I've been close. So take it on the chin to get the win. It was just very nervous with Ashboy behind because he's a solid driver, and I knew he was just waiting there for the mistake. And kind of half spun it in the first sector of one lap, and I thought, oh no, he's going to be right on my back. But I just managed to keep it above the slip, and just had him at bay. So, but it's going to be interesting with the mediums, and the race format is really going to spice things up.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Well, good luck for the next one. Medium tyres for the top 3, and we wish you all the best, buddy. So, Adam Bath, here we go. The top 3 on the medium tyres. What are we expecting here? Are we expecting someone like, your Tabrons and your Nappy Sacks and your Clives to just waltz past here, or are we just going to see some epic defending from the top 3 up front?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see if they can get off the line as well. I've not actually tested myself with the medium, so I'm not sure how it reacts off the line. But if it's anything like it should be, they're going to be slower off the line. They're going to be under pressure from everybody on the super softs. And the grip round the corners is where you make your lap time, of course. So it will be interesting to see, but they are quality drivers, so theoretically they should still be in with a shout top 5 positions. I'm looking forward to the third race when they're starting at the back. It's going to be brilliant.
Oh yeah, forgot about that one. Yeah, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Adam, again for the insight and stats. So here we go. It's race 2 of the evening. Yeah, they're going flying, but I tell you what, it's going to be epic again. Both the top 3 on the medium tyres. Here we go. Race 2 at Laguna Seca with your commentators, Craig Cook and Adam Bath. And on pole position again is obviously Evo on that medium tyre. Second is Ash Roy. Third is Scotty. Fourth, Tabron. Clive in 5th. Nappy Sack 6th. King Kian in 7th. Haslett in 8th. Forno in 9th. And Chin in the top 10. So here we go. And it's just a shame that camera is so poor that we can't see the guys up the front, so we're going to have to try and do something with this. So let's have a look at the guys at the back, see if we can get a nice view from Red Spectre's view. So away they go, and the lights have gone, and into the lead. It looks like Evo has got a bad start there, and Ash Roy's gone into the lead here, Adam Bath.
Yeah, Evo absolutely lit up the rear tyres off the start, and he's boxed himself out here on the outside, so this is going to be close.
Look at that. So Ashboy's gone into 1st place, Nappy Sack in 2nd, Tabron 3rd, Evo dropped down into 4th place, Clive is there in 5th. There's a good battle going on with Haslett and King Key, and Chin's in there as well in 8th place, with Forno there in 9th. So everyone's got through, which is fantastic. Keep an eye on Red Spectre at the back of the pack, because he will be climbing very shortly. So it's Ashboy in the lead from Tabron. From Nappy Sack is looking for an outside line here. Going to try the cut back on Tabron here. Thinks better of it and sits behind him. There he is, Nappy Sack in 3rd, TGR Evo in 4th. Clive is under pressure from King Kian with Chin in 7th. So keep an eye on that battle there. Chin now 7th place. There is Haslett in 8th. Saxo in 9th. And Red Spectre now into top 10 already. So keep an eye on him. So into the corkscrew we go. Oh, there's a little bit of a push there. Ash Roy's off the track. Tabron's might get a penalty here as well. It looks like Ash has moved over. And I think that was just through braking. Nappy Sack's got a penalty as well. Oh, it looks like Nappy Sack's lost the back end of the car, and he's managed to keep it sideways. And Evo's going down the inside as well. Wow, what a start to this race. Tabron takes the lead. Clive's having a look down the inside as well. He's now gone into 3rd place. Nappy Sack's trying to lose the penalty. He goes right over to the left-hand side, and it's Tabron in the lead from Evo in 2nd, from Clive now in 3rd. And look at the gaggle of cars behind there. Adam Bath. I nearly lost my voice then.
Breathe. It is hectic. Tabron's got a 1.2 second lead out front, so he's safe. We don't need to worry about him. We've got Evo now in 2nd place. He took advantage of all the chaos going down through the corkscrew. Clive somehow managed to save himself into 3rd, and we've got Ash and who's that? King Kian now in 5th place. So yeah, it's close in the second half of the field here as well. So this is working out with these rules. This is interesting.
Yeah, very, very much so. Yeah, I'm glad it's working. So they go Tabron in the lead. He's absolutely stonking it now on those nice super soft tyres. Evo doing a cracking job defending there in 2nd place, but Clive is all over the back of him now. Don't forget, he's on the super soft tyres, so he's going to try and make his way through. Ashwood's under real pressure on these medium tyres, and as you can see, it's really hurting him. But look at Red Spectre, he's now in the top 7, and he's looking down the inside as well into the braking zone on King Kian, and Chin goes through. There's a bit of a nudge, and everyone's off the track, and there is Nappy Sack as well trying to find a way through, and he's there. Ashwood holding 5th place, he's doing a cracking job, but King Kian's got through, so he's now on the chase. Wow.
Nappy Sack's went sideways for the umpteenth time in this race. I think he might have had windscreen wipers on the side of the car the way he's been driving that, but it's always been caught out through the corkscrew. He's dived down the inside of Ash now. He's got a good run. That was a good move. I didn't even see that one coming. He's already in front.
That was very, very clever. You can see Ash is just tucked in, see if he can grab a toe here, but don't forget he's going to be bad on the braking. There's Red Spectre, he's on the super soft tyres, goes down the inside of Ash for position as well, so now into 6th from the back of the grid. That's really impressive. Tabron in the lead, 1:26.386 is his fastest lap at the moment. Evo in 2nd. Evo's doing a cracking job, but he's all over the gravel on the exit of turn 3 there, so he's trying to hold that in, which he does so, manages to tuck in. King Kian's on a flyer as well, so watch out for King Kian. Clive's trying to find a way through in 3rd at the moment. King Kian in 4th, Nappy Sack in 5th, with Red Spectre now in 6th, chasing them down. Ashwood holding 7th at the moment, so he's really struggling on his medium tyres. There is Chin in 8th place, Haslett's in 9th, Saxo having a good race in 10th there, Forno in 11th, from Scotty in 12th. Scotty's having a terrible race on these medium tyres, and he should have practiced, as you can tell. He did say he had no practice. There is Cookie in 13th, with Zeus at the back again. It's a real shame for Zeus, he was doing so well.
And close your eyes because they're going through the corkscrew again. Evo's doing a fantastic team job here, because don't forget Tabron's his teammate. He's up front leading, and Evo is just the cork in the bottle, placing the car exactly where he needs it, and Clive cannot get past him despite having the tyre advantage. It's all closed up. Look at this, going into the last corner now. Got four for 2nd place.
Oh, he nearly got a nose there, didn't he? Let's go on board of Evo. He's doing a really good job, isn't he? Tabron's trying to get away, only 3.5 seconds down the road. Red Spectre now in 5th, so he's got past... Oh, what's happened to Nappy Sack? We've lost Nappy Sack. So we've lost Nappy Sack. King Kian round the outside of Clive for position, but Clive's got down the inside of Evo, and he's going to try and hold that line, and it doesn't look like it's worked out for him. And he's off the gravel again, but look at Red Spectre. He's now tucked in behind Clive. So now Red Spectre's now into 4th place from the back of the grid. That's incredible. Absolutely phenomenal. 5 minutes to go here, mate.
Yeah, if anybody can get past Evo, they'll get up the road and they'll start hunting down Tabron. But Evo's just placing the car exactly where he needs to, and nobody can get past him. He's just doing a fantastic job. But look at everybody queued up behind him. This is ridiculous.
So there's King Kian. He's going to try and look for a way through, is he? So he's on the back of Evo here. Can he find a way through? There is King Kian in 3rd. Red Spectre's in 4th. Clive chasing him down with Ashwood in 6th. There is Saxo with a penalty in 7th place, with Haslett just behind. Nappy Sack trying to find a way through. Haslett there, not going to do it, but he's trying to find a way through. And Chin's off the track as well. And then Epic goes through. So a little bit of argy-bargy at the back there, but everyone's through. Everyone's got there clean. Scotty's trying to find a way through in 11th place, and Chin's off the track again into the braking zone. And I think Scotty's let him go. Yes, he has. So well done to Scotty there. But it's Tabron in the lead, 4.4 seconds. Evo is still holding him up. And there's the penalty from Saxo. Well done to all the drivers doing what they should be doing. So Evo in the lead at the moment. Still Tabron with the fastest lap, 1:25.878. King Kian trying to find another way through Evo there. Still can't find a way through. Gives him a little nudge saying, come on, I need to get past.
I think if King Kian can actually wedge this door open a little bit, watch out for Red Spectre, because he's come from the back of the grid. He's fired up from his disappointment in the first race, and he's just going to follow King Kian through. But it's not easy. It's not easy at all. They just need to get a run on Evo at the right point, wedge the door open, and they're through. But they just can't get alongside him.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, isn't he? Staying in the lines. He's staying very defensive. King Kian's looking to see if he can find a way through, but Red Spectre's going to get a little bit antsy sitting at the back there. Clive Smith is also following suit in the other CC car. So again, the sister car and the main car in 4th and 5th respectively. All the top 4, sorry, should I say, top 3 are Ted Track's drivers, and it looks like King Kian made a mistake there on the exit, but he looks like he's managed to hold it. God knows how Evo's doing it, but he's now got a purple lap going into this.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Red Spectre tried to get down the inside of King Kian. He's seen that Evo's holding everybody up, and he's got a taste of 2nd place. So he's like, oh, come on, King Kian, we need to get on with this. And went alongside, and they held each other up. But they've got Clive all over the back of them as well. So the more they fight with each other, the harder it's going to be to catch and get past Evo.
Saxo under pressure at the moment from Nappy Sack, but also again that man Forno, the Portuguese driver, is just behind us as well. Nappy Sack round the outside trying to find a way through. That's going to be very, very good if he can get that done, and he can hold that line. It looks like he's got that inside line. He's on the gravel, but it looks like he's done it into the braking zone. Saxo's going to try. He can't do it. He just sits on the back end of Nappy Sack, but he's got the inside line this time. It's great driving from these two. Really, really is. Into the braking zone. He's holding that outside line. Saxo's just going to lean on him. He gives him the space, but he sort of moves over a little bit, and Forno might have a little opportunity to get down both the inside of both of them. No, grab Saxo, but not Nappy Sack. Good battling with 2 minutes to go. And what a race we're having today already in race 2 of the BMW Teams Championship. Brilliant.
Yeah, and doing all of that side by side, that was just great respect by all of them drivers. Just fantastic. It's exactly what CC Sim's all about. Is just brilliant respect from all the drivers.
Yeah, Red Spectre's tried an opportunity on King Kieran, and he might get that done. He's on the outside line here. There's no penalty for him. He's trying his best. He's got the inside line into the braking zone. He has a little look again, but he says no, not today. Does King Kieran? He is fighting his way, but Red Spectre still can't get past him. I'll tell you what, Evo's doing a very good job for his teammate here. He really is. He just needs to keep it on the grey stuff, but he's just gone a little bit wide there. Now let's go on board with King Kieran because he's under real pressure. Red Spectre on the outside this time. Can he get it done?
I don't know. He might get a bit of a switchback if he's clever. If he brakes early enough and lets King Kieran run a little bit. No, he's going to try around the outside. These guys sponsored by Vaseline. They can't get any closer to each other. This is stupid. They've been rubbing door handles and door handles. This
Brilliant.
Is perfect touring car racing.
Oh, it's fantastic racing. It really is. I think we're actually giving BTCC a run for their money. Do you know what I mean? But there we go. Evo, a little mistake there as he's trying hard to on these medium tyres. King Kieran might have an opportunity. He's going to go around the outside this time. No, he isn't, into the braking zone. But again, Evo just holding them up. Can't get through. King Kieran tries again. He goes defensive on King Kieran. King Kieran goes round the outside. This could be Red Spectre's opportunity. Into the brakes. Hard on the brakes, so say clipping the sausage curb. And again, great exit from all three of the drivers. There's 20 seconds to go. This will be the last lap. Tabron already down the bottom of the corkscrew into the braking zone. King Kieran's trying to find a way through. Cutback could be on. Oh, Red Spectre's done it this time. Round the outside, gets the inside line, and he's through into third place. Beautifully done, but King Kieran's got the cutback here. Oh, this is fantastic racing. He's gone wide again. Red Spectre tries to hold the line, and brilliant driving there from King Kieran and Red Spectre. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. But we've got to take a look at our lead up. Sorry, mate. We're on the final lap, and Tabron's going to cross the line as he does so. So Tabron takes the win. Sorry, Tabron. I've got to drop you a minute because Evo's going to finish second on the medium tyres with King Kieran in third. Red Spectre fourth with Clive in fifth. Ash Woy in sixth. There we go. Nappy Sack in seventh. Forno in eighth. Saxo ninth. There is Haslett in 10th. Zeus in 11th. Scotty in 12th. Chin in 13th. And Cookie's going to finish 14th. There at the back, but Tabron, wow, what a drive from him. But I tell you what, Evo on those medium tyres defending, wow, it's very tough. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job, and just to see how good a job he did, his teammate won that race by five seconds. He was gone up the road, so yeah, brilliant job by Evo. That's very impressive on the medium tyres.
Yeah, it was absolutely stupendous stuff. Well done to Tabron. So big points for those guys tonight. The TTR boys, they're doing a sterling job at the front there, aren't they? So let's have a look at those race results. So it's Tabron who takes the win. Excuse me, Evo in second, King Kieran in third, Red Spectre fourth, Clive in fifth, Ashboy sixth, Nappy Sack in seventh, Forno in eighth place, Saxo ninth, Haslett in 10th, Zeus in 11th, Scotty in 12th, Chin in 13th, and Cookie in 14th. Fastest lap from Tabron, 1:25.395 on lap 5. That's a 1:25.395 on lap 5. So now it gets very interesting. So we've got a reverse grid with the top 3 on the mediums. So Tabron, Evo, and King are on a medium tyre. Also, Scotty is also on the medium tyre, as well as Ash Boy. So this is going to be interesting as hell. So Cookie's going to be on pole position with Chin. And that's going to make for a cracking race, isn't it? So let's have a chat with these guys in the comms box because, wow, that was a TTR fest, that was, wasn't it? So let me just sort this out quickly, and we'll just put that up, and we'll have a quick chat with our man in third place, which was King Kieran. But, mate, what a great race that was. I mean, you know, Red Spectre managed to get from the back of the pack to try and chase you down, but Evo was doing a solid job defending, and then you were trying to get past Evo, but also you had Red Spectre sniffing behind you. So how do you feel about that race, mate? That was pretty epic.
That was very epic indeed. No, it was awesome. Red was on my behind the whole race. Lewis, I couldn't decide. I didn't know whether he was helping me out or defending me. So it was great. Yeah, no, it was great. It was as epic as it was to watch.
Oh, fantastic, mate. Well, you can watch it all back. That was absolutely super. So well done to you, King. Let's have a quick word with Evo. Evo, that was a superb display of defending. But what was your thoughts seeing a nice bunch of cars sitting behind you and knowing that you still had the pace for it?
I don't think I've ever felt that much pressure in a race before. The only other time was probably the Mighty Minis with Clive behind me, but literally just doing everything I can. It's such a narrow track, so it's so crucial. But I made a couple of mistakes, too busy looking at King and Red behind me, because that was just an amazing ding-dong battle. They were switching positions all the time, and I was kind of like, oh my god, I'm like, how hard I defend this is actually going to decide who gets on the podium. But it was epic. It was so much fun.
Oh, well done, mate. Great stuff. And we'll see you in the next race. It's going to be intense. So, Tabron, congratulations, mate. Obviously, your teammate done a superb job there and taking out the top 3. But Tabs, on the medium tyres, starting from the back of the grid, this is not really what you wanted, but you got valuable points there, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm slacking a bit at the minute. Back of the grid on mediums, we'll see what we can do. I'll be happy if I get 7th, maybe 8th, 7th, but we'll see what we can do from here.
Yeah, it's all about those first 2 races, really, isn't it? And grabbing those big points at the start, and then you realise that, you know, in the third race, you really got to, you know, work for it now, haven't you? So it'd be very interesting to see what happens. But Tabs, awesome job, mate. Congratulations, and good luck for the next race.
Cheers, dude.
Well, there we go, Adam. There's the drivers. A fantastic race from those 3, and so you know this is what we're going to have to think about now. Who's your money on for this one? Because Scotty on the medium we've seen, haven't we? He wasn't too great on the mediums, but he's at the front this time. Cookie and Chin have been they've been there. The pace is good, but it's a few mistakes happening. But then you go a little bit further back, don't you? And then you've got like the likes of Zeus and Forno, who might potentially get their first win tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, mate. You've got to remember to change the start rounds. And
do you know what? I'm just gonna do that so you can't see it. So yeah, you carry on talking, mate.
Yeah, I'll cover for you. It's fine.
Thanks, mate. It's fine.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what Evo can do, because we've just seen how good he's been on the medium tyres, defending all the way through. But this time he's actually got to attack. So I wouldn't rule him out for a podium. I think a win might be a little bit of a stretch, depending on what happens out front. But you've got other good drivers in the middle of that we've got to consider as well. So, Saxo, for example, we haven't really seen too much of what he can do so far. So he's going to be one to watch, because he's starting a little bit further up now. Nappy Sack, he just needs a little bit of good luck, because he's been off the track quite a few times in that last race, I should say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be brilliant.
Here we go, and massive shout again to Adam Bath. Really lovely this information today. It's brilliant. But there we go. We have a message coming through from Cookie. I'm hoping it's not going to be, can I have a smoke? Oh no, he's put oh no. I love that. He's actually put oh no because he's on pole. He's just realised. That's fantastic. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final race. Don't forget, the guys that were in the top 3 stay on the medium. Will be on medium tyres, and the guys that have already got the medium tyres will now be on medium tyres as well. So, this is epic. So we actually got 5 drivers out on medium tyres. Brilliant, love it. So let's get this one underway. Are you ready for this, Mr. Adam Bath? Because I certainly am.
Yeah, let's go for it. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, very true.
Take a deep breath.
Here we go. So, race 3 of the evening. It's been an absolutely epic evening. And here we go. And your commentators tonight is Craig Cook and Adam Bath. And on pole position this time round is Cookie. In second place is Chin. Third is, I think that's Scotty, isn't it? Yes, it is. Zeus in 4th, Haslett 5th, Saxo 6th, Forno in 7th, Nappy Sack in 8th, Ashwell in 9th, and Clive in 10th. So this is interesting, because obviously Nappy Sack was up there, wasn't he? So again, got to keep an eye out on that. So let's have a look at the back of Cookie's car, if we can. No, it's not letting me do it. So we're going to try and get to the back of the grid. There we go. And let's light up those tyres, and away we go. Great start there. Good start from Evo. And looks like Tabron's trying to find a way through. King and also, don't forget, Red Spectre is going to be on the super soft tyres. So he's got a lot of work to do, but he's in front of those 3 this time. Round the outside he goes. Let's keep an eye, because Cookie's in the lead at the moment. And Zeus is into 2nd. Saxo 3rd. Scotty on the gravel in 4th place. There is Nappy Sack into 5th. Great move from him. Look at Red Spectre. He's in 8th spot. He's now into 7th. He's dropped through into 7th place. So keep an eye on him. But Nappy Sack is there in 5th, and he is a very good man at doing these from the back to the front wins. So let's see if he can do it this time round. Cookie in the lead from Zeus, from Saxo, from Scotty. Nappy Sack going around the outside. Scotty's holding that inside line. He's closed the door on him. Chin's going to have a look down inside. Taps his teammate. Oh my days. There we go. So there is Red Spectre in 6th place. There's Clive in 8th. Forno in 9th. Ashboy in 10th. Let's go to the leader, Cookie. And he's doing a good job at the moment here, Adam. Sorry, I called you Jesse.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm Jesse's stunt double. We know that. It's fine. Cookie had a good start, but he's feeling the pressure now because Zeus actually managed to dive down the inside and get into that 2nd place from I think about 4th or 5th at the start, and he's all over the back of Cookie now. So it's going to be interesting to see how he handles the pressure. We know that Zeus is quick. We've seen it in the first race, a couple of races. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah, definitely great shout there. Cookie holding that sideline, and he manages to get it saved. Well done to him, but obviously Zeus had to back up then, and Saxo might get a run on them, both of them here, and he's running outside. Watch out for Nappy Sack, he's going to hold that inside line. Oh, this is going to be interesting going into turn 1. Cookie's managed to hold it, don't know how he's done it, but into the braking zone they go. Nappy Sack's on the brakes, Zeus is on the brakes, Cookie's still holding the lead. Saxo running outside in 2nd there, now drops into 4th, Nappy Sack goes into 3rd, and Zeus holds that 2nd place. That's incredible stuff. Scotty's still holding 5th, with Chin in 7th, and still Red Spectre can't get through. Clive in 8th, Forno in 9th, Ashboy in 10th, and he's got Haslett and Tabron behind him and King Kian. Now, what's happened here? Because we have lost Evo, and Evo's off the track. Now, I don't know if we can see what happened. No, I don't know what happened to Evo, so he's off the back of the track. We'll have to keep an eye on that one, but it's Cookie in the lead still from Zeus. Let's go on board with Cookie and see what he can see, because he's not going to like this train, is he, behind him?
I think he needs to get his head down and just look forward. Forget about everybody behind him because they're all going to be battling. But and Saxo's actually made a mistake somewhere and he's dropped down. He was up in 4th at one point and he's dropped down. I didn't see what. Cookie sideways. Can he hold it?
And again, nearly lost it. There's some squealing of tyres coming from the back here somewhere, but everyone seems to get through. But again, Zeus is off the track. He manages to get under control. And Nappy Sack bails out, just backs off a little bit. But Scotty is closing in again. So watch out for Scotty. There he is in 4th place. Into the braking zone. Zeus goes down the inside of Cookie for position. Gets it done this time. Exit for Cookie's pretty good. Nappy Sack's on the inside. He's going to hold the toe on Zeus. Let's go on board with Zeus. This is what he's looking at the minute. This is fantastic.
Yeah, they did this a lap ago, nobody fell off, so let's see if they can do it again. We've got Spectre. Where's Spectre come from? He's in 5th. And a bit of a bump. Have they all got round? I think they have. Oh, this is so close up the front.
Brilliant stuff. So we've got a super soft, medium. Oh, and Red Spectre nearly lose the back end. Nappy Sack just leans on him and makes sure he can't get through on that exit of that corner. Brilliant stuff. Saxo there in 4th, Red Spectre 5th, Forno in 6th place, Clive in 7th, Chin there in 8th, Saxo in 9th. Tabron's having a good run on the medium tyre with King Kian there in 11th place. Haslett's battling away at the back there, and Ashboy is really struggling on these mediums as well, so he's trying to find a way through. And Evo is right at the back, so we're not too sure what happened there, and we'll talk about that after the race. But Red Spectre 127.262 at the moment here. Adam Barth.
I think Cookie ran really wide. I didn't see whether he got nudged or whether he jumped himself, but he ran really wide. He dropped down 7th, and now Zeus is spun.
And Zeus is round. Yeah, Zeus is round. He's a little bit of a corkscrew moment, but we're going to have a look to see what happened here to Cookie, because he was on the gravel on the exit of the bottom of the hill. So he goes into the left-hander. Now, does he lose the back end? He just gets a little bit of tyre on the gravel, and he's onto the other part of the gravel, the shingle, I'll give it, and then back on the track again. But he's now dropped into 7th place. But then we see that Zeus has also spun there. But littlest of nudges there, but he's back in 9th place. So it's Nappy Sack in the lead from Red Spectre now, who's now into 2nd. He's got past Forno, and he's also got past Scott. And Clive's having a look down the inside of both of them here. But it's going to be Red Spectre who takes 2nd, so he's on the chase. Forno having a look down the inside here, and Red Spectre not getting it done this time. Shows the nose, not getting it done. Nappy Sack pulling away at the moment. Clive having a look down the inside, opens the door, just shows him it, and he says, I'm not going to go past this time, I'm just going to back off and have another crack here later. But what a race this is. 5 minutes to go here, Adam, and anyone can win this one, can't they? Top 5 is very close.
We're only halfway through. This is stupid, but I wouldn't rule out Clive here, because he's on the back of Forno, and Red Spectre's quick as well. So if he can get past Forno, he can tag onto the back of Red Spectre, and they can close up on Nappy Sack. So we've still got a bit of a race on here. Nappy Sack's made a bit of a break, but it's not going to take long for that gap to drop. because Red Spectre's got his tail up.
Brilliant, it really, really is. There's Cookie still holding that 7th place. Doing a good job, actually, after the first 2 races. But Zeus is struggling again, just trying to get his composure back. And Tabron chasing him down again. He's trying to use these lines with the medium tyre, but it's really hard to keep it on. And King Kian obviously struggling at the back there. Haslett is also there in 11th place, trying to find a way through. And like I said, he's been over the moon that he got into Tier 1. He was pumped. There he is, Ashboy in 12th, Chin's in 13th. Evo looks like he might try a pass here on Chin. Not quite this time, but he's closed up. Happy Sack, 1.7 seconds in the lead from Red Spectre, from Furno, and Clive in 4th, for Saxo in 5th, Scotty in 6th. Scotty's dropped back into 6th place with Cookie behind him. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't actually see what happened there, but we know that Cookie had that bit of a moment, and the fact that he's 7th, but he can still see 2nd place. He's not that far behind, and he's only 4 seconds off the lead, so it's still close up the front. There's 3.5 minutes still to go.
Yeah, doing a good job here into the braking zone again on those soft tyres. He seems to carry so much speed, but obviously, like we said, Scotty's on those medium tyres, and he's got a little nose here. Can he get through? There's a little bit of a Plato nudge there. He's going to back out. Yeah, he just a little back out, but that can cost him. And just maybe have slowed down just that little bit more. But he's managed to get it on. Oh, there's a couple of spinners there. There's a couple of spinners there. But Scotty in that as well. Scotty got made a spin as well. And also Zeus has dropped back. Scotty's off the track. Scotty's off the track, and he's having to come back on, and he's lost it in the braking zone. So that's Tabron back into 8th place now, and Scotty all the way down into 9th. What a shame. Nappy Sack 2 seconds in the lead. Red Spectre's losing the back end of the car there as he goes into the final 2 corners. Red Spectre in 2nd, Forno in 3rd, Clive there in 4th with Saxo just behind him. Good battle here between the top 5 here. But again, Cookie in 6th place, chased down by Zeus. And you've got also Tabron now in the background. He's chasing him down on the medium tyres. King Kian in 9th place as well there with Haslett in 10th. Ashboy now trying to close him down in 11th place. It's a great race.
Yeah, it was side by side through turn 1 between Forno and Clive Smith. So Clive's on a bit of a charge here now as well. And we've seemed to have lost Scotty. I didn't really see what happened there, but he's now down in 13th. I don't know if he's got damage.
So let's see if we can see it. Scotty is there in 12th, and no, I can't see it. Yeah, he's got engine damage. He must have engine damage. He's going very, very slowly indeed. So engine damage for Scotty there, but Nappy Sack holding the lead 2 seconds or so with one eye. That's impressive. Red Spectre in 2nd, Epic Furno there in 3rd. Clive Smith trying to find a way through. Let's go on board with him as they go through the corkscrew. Look at this, fantastic stuff. Saxo on the back of this as well, in the sister car, in the green car, and great battling all round on track at this moment. But it seems to be a little bit of a gap now between these guys and the guys that are in 7th, 8th, 9th respectively. And Zeus has got passed into 6th place, I think that is.
Yeah, it's calmed down a little bit now. They've had a bit of close fighting. They've gone off track, got dirt on their tyres, and fought back on again. So they've all calmed down a little bit. Just over a minute to go now, so it's still battles down through the field, but I think this is probably about as well as it's going to finish. We've got the best battle, I would say, at the moment is between 3rd, 4th and 5th, so that could possibly still change if nobody makes any mistakes. We'll see what happens.
Definitely great shout, mate, keeping an eye on that. Nappy Sack looks like it's got in the back. Zeus is under pressure now from Cookie, who seems to have got his mojo back in this last few moments of the race, and really closing him down all over the back of him at this moment. There we go. Tabron trying to find a way to close up. Hassett's now in 9th, got past King Kian and Ashboy. There he is, still pushing hard. I think he was already in front of him actually, but there we go. Ashboy in 11th. There's Evo in 12th, Chin in 13th. Scotty at the back has gone into the pits, but Nappy Sack 1.8 seconds in the lead. Great run from him tonight, really, really good. Red Spectre having a much better race this time round, and he'll be really desperate to get some more points in the next race. But there we go, Furno in 3rd. Saxo has got past Clive for position. He's in 4th place. Great move there from Saxo, just coming out of the corkscrew. Great stuff from him. But Nappy Sack has got one more turn to go, and this is the final lap. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Into the corner he goes, and it's going to be Nappy Sack who takes the win in this one at Laguna Seca for race 3 of round 1, and he seems very happy with that, and I think he backed off a little bit because I think he was going to try something, but it didn't quite work. Red Spectre in 3rd, and it's going to be Furno who takes 3rd place from Saxo in 4th, Clive in 5th, and it's going to be Zeus from Cookie in 7th, and it's going to be Tabron from Haslett, from King Kian, from Ashboy, And then we've got Evo who's going to finish in 12th. So well done to Evo for keep pushing there. And he'll finish in 12th place. Chin will finish in 13th, and Scotty with the damage will finish in 14th. But Nappy Sack there did a cracking job, and what a battle we had in the mid-pack early on.
Yeah, and I'm actually really quite happy with Nappy Sack because he had a torrid second race. He was all over the place, off the track, on the track, everywhere. But yeah, great result for him. Red Spectre, he's had a fantastic event as well. Come all the way from the back in race 2, and then rewarded with a podium in this one. And then Forno as well, a great result for the podium. Saxo, I told you to watch out for him. He somehow managed to get 4th and beat Clives. That's brilliant.
He has indeed. He's done a cracking job. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. And that is your 3 races for tonight. But amazing stuff there from Nappy Sack, Ted Tracks Racing on all the drivers. CC Sim, you had the Epic guys as well. Oh, it was fantastic. It really, really was. But that was the Band of Brothers. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic racing from everybody involved tonight. So let's have a look at those race results again. And it's Nappy Sack who takes the win from Red Spectre from Furno, Epic in 3rd, Saxo 4th, Clive in 5th, Zeus in 6th, Cookie in 7th, Tabron 8th, Hassel at 9th, King Kian in 10th, Ashwoy in 11th, Evo 12th, Chin in 13th, and Scotty in 14th. Fastest lap from Nappy Sack with a 1:25.535. On lap 5. It seems to be lap 5 seems to be the best time to get those tyres warm, I think. But what a brilliant race that was. Great to see Shara PT. Well done. We've got Pepsi GT as well. Well done all. And I saw your message a minute ago, mate, about the information. Yeah, it was in our Discord, and we did post it up on our Facebook page. So I do apologise because obviously I'd love to have you racing in this because that would have really made things a bit tasty. But we are going to have a Super Sunday event coming up soon. Obviously, we're not doing it for every other Sunday, but I'm going to make it like an event so you can win a prize or something like that. Maybe a subscription voucher for PlayStation, because obviously it's starting to get a bit ridiculous with the prices going up. So we'll do our best to help as much as we can. But let's go into the interview room for the final time. And it looks like everyone's run away. That's what that looks like. But we do have Mr. Tom Hockley. Tom, that was a brilliant race. Obviously, the mid-pack battle was stupendous, and then after that sort of little melee that was happening in the middle of the race, you managed to pop a fastest lap and get away from it all. So, how do you feel about that one after race 2?
Yeah, it's good to be back in the BMWs. It's I think as a series, it's a really good laugh. You know, to go kind of side by side, three wide in places that just you should never be 3 wide. I think it's awesome. You know, for racing, it's a proper challenge. Don't get me wrong, and it's yeah, biding your time. But enjoyed that a lot. I think I didn't have the best of first or second races. And I think the reverse grid just kind of allowed me to have the battle with the guys initially and then break away. So yeah, it was a good race. As an evening, yeah, it's quality. Really good, mate.
Oh, well done, Tom. Brilliant stuff. And we said, you know, you seem to be the master at coming from the back to the front. So brilliant stuff, my friend. Congratulations. We have got actually some people in there. I'm going to just jump down here, Adam, because there is a couple of drivers. So I'm going to see if I can nab them. And we're going to have to do the Davina McCall thing again. Hello, guys. Hopefully everyone's nice and quiet. Yes, they are. Can we have our top 3, please? Because we'd really appreciate that if you could have a quick chat. So let's have a chat with. Is Carlos there? Carlos, are you able to talk? Are you okay to talk? No, he's gone silent. So don't worry about that with Carlos. I think there might be a language barrier as well, so we'll have to get Carla in at some point. But Red Spectre, great race, mate. Are you okay to talk? Hopefully you are. But
yeah,
he is fantastic. But wow, what a great race! The second race was epic. The third race was epic. Not too happy about the first one though.
Yeah, not too happy about the first one, definitely. But these things happen. I mean, there was a lot of cars through the first couple of corners, so I went around the outside, and then I think it misjudged the braking or something, or understeered. But I mean, these things happen. So just looking forward to the rest of the races. The last 2 races, though, I mean, it was okay. I mean, whenever there is like a lot of cars going through the same corners at the same time, things can happen. So it's just a matter of being careful and sometimes be lucky as well. So, but I'm pretty happy with the performance today. I know there's still some room for improvement, but I think that's a really basic and strong, solid to start from here.
Yeah, well done, mate. It was absolutely superb, and massive congratulations to you, man, and good luck for the rest of the series because it's going to be very, very intense, isn't it? So well done, mate. Well done, absolutely brilliant. Let's have a chat back with Adam. So Adam, first round's over. How do you think that went?
It is just proof of the actual format, isn't it? It's fantastic racing all the way through. Race 1 was a little bit more muted than I was expecting it to be, but race 2 was absolutely fantastic, and you had different winners as well all the way through. And it's going to be really interesting to see what the team standings are after this, because I couldn't keep up with it. So yeah, I mean, it's just brilliant. We've even seen somebody like Evo, fantastic driving in race 1 to win it, to hold up and finish in second, but then ended up finishing towards the back in the third race. So it's exactly what the format was designed to do, to shake it all up and make it equal for everybody. It's brilliant.
Yeah, definitely, mate. And before everyone goes, we have our Mighty Mini race starting next week, haven't we?
Yeah, on Wednesday, the 5th of October, Mighty Minis actually starts the E-Series. It's just after the final of the actual real-life Minis this weekend, which obviously you're commentating on at Castle Combe. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because we've obviously changed up the format slightly. We've now got the Mighty Minis and Super Mighty Minis. They're going to be racing on track at the same time, and we've got 4 races over the course of the evening, eight rounds over the course of the series. It's going to be brilliant. I'm really looking forward to it.
Be super, mate. Really can't wait to start that off, and that will be kicking off next Wednesday. And yes, if you are anywhere near Castle Combe this weekend, jump down there on Saturday for the grand final of the Mighty Mini Championship. And yes, we're happy to say that our sponsored car with Mark Price has won the Mighty Mini Championship, so we're absolutely pumped for that, and we really do hope he gets a win on his final day. But absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for everyone who has joined us. Adam Bath, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you in the comments box tonight.
I loved it. It was brilliant. I knew it was going to be hard work, but it's not boring that way, is it? It's brilliant.
Indeed, mate. So there we go. Thank you very much, everyone. So yeah, join us next Wednesday for the Mighty Mini Championship, and then we're back again for the Academy and the AWRS series, which is really starting to pull some views in. So if you want to get involved for the next series, please let us know, because we'd love a second division for the AWRS series. And then we have the qualifier for the next BMW race next week, which will be Goodwood. So that's going to be interesting because there's nowhere to hide if you go on the grass. And yes, it is grass, not gravel. And then the week after that, with the Academy and the AWRS series, the BMWs will be on the Thursday. So yeah, it's pretty epic. Lots going on, and we just can't wait to get them started. So there we go. Round 1 has TTR dominating already at the start of the series. Can it change for the next one at Goodwood? We'll stay tuned and find out in a couple of weeks' time. This is Craig Cook. That was Adam Bath. We are CC Sim Racing, and we'll see you next week for the Academy series. For the minis, should I say. Good night.